08 Ulen. This is the house we just now allowed out. We're gonna come in here. I'm gonna show you this house here. We're gonna have to replace this front door as the wood is broken, as well as some window panes are busted out of there, and the door is half painted. So by the time we spend all the money to fix that, we might as well just put a brand new door in there and make that better. You're gonna see here we have wallpaper on this wall. Throughout the rest of the house, we're going to see a lot of paneling. So we're going to have to make a decision whether we want to keep the paneling and just paint it, or whether we want to upgrade and just put a 1/4 inch drywall over stuff. Got a hole in the ceiling there. You're going to see in the hallway here, there is a drop ceiling down in here. They did that for the lighting and things. It's a very old house. We've got the paneling in here again. This room we've got some paneling again, and we've also got some drywall. Now I plan on doing a two-tone paint job, the tan walls, white trim. We've got some electric up here that we could potentially use and put some different types of lighting up there, maybe a track lighting type system or something. That way we can utilize that electricity. Over here, this is the next bedroom here. This bedroom appears to be all drywall, so that's a plus, with only a swag light, so we'll remove that, and the light switch is controlling the plug there. Coming into the bathroom here, we've already replaced the tub surround, so the bathroom actually looks pretty good with the exception of the wood everywhere. I mean, you've got this stuff here, you've got this very old fixture up here. We would obviously paint it, give it the nice two-tone tan here, leave this all white down here. Again, we do have these cabinetries up here, which are really nice cabinets. It's really nice storage. So the question is whether we leave it this way, or whether we paint those, or what we do with that. We have a light under there, which is nice. So we're going to come around here. We've got a closet. It's your coat closet there. As we continue down the hallway is lined with these shelving, these cabinets here throughout everywhere. Again, we would need to know whether we want to keep these like this or paint them, what we'd potentially want to do with those. Again, we've got the paneling throughout this hallway here. Here's where the water heater is. This also appears to have at one time been set up for a water softener, so we can, tell the people that they can get their own water softener there if they'd like to. We're going to come into another bedroom here. Again, more paneling. We've also got this weird light fixture that I would recommend replacing and putting more modern fixtures up there. Here's your closet for this bedroom here. We are missing a door there, so we'll need to get a door there. We're going to come into here. We've got a nice big addition to the house. This is a big family room area. Again, we have these very old light fixtures here. They're just can lights. I would recommend replacing those. We've got some sort of a speaker system going on here. Not really sure where the wiring for that is, so I would recommend removing those things there and just closing the wall off. We've also got, originally this house had a central vacuum system, so that's what this here is. Unfortunately, I don't believe that vacuum system is going to be working anymore. We can try it out, but no promises. If it doesn't work, then I would recommend simply capping those things off so it doesn't appear like there's anything. We've got this nice large brick fireplace. This wood up here, which is a nice touch. We would just want you to tell me if you want me to keep that like that, take it down, remove it completely, paint it maybe a white color. Here you've got the fireplace. Okay, it's a wood burning fireplace. Very nice. A couple of windows here. This is where the air conditioner goes. for the house. There is no central heating and central cooling. It's all baseboard heaters and that air conditioner. We've got the panels throughout 3 or 4 different locations in the house here, just as things were added on. We've got this type of a light switch system here, which it's unknown whether it works because the power's off right now, so that'll have to be fixed. Then we look at the kitchen here. You see very, very dated cabinetry. I'll come up close here. You see it's got this plastic stuff inside of there that's just really dated. If it wasn't for that, I would say let's just paint it. With that, you know, there's a couple of options. Either we can paint it and leave this plastic, we can paint it, remove this plastic somehow, just popping this stuff off and removing this plastic and put something else there. Put some acrylic or some stained glass or something there. Or we could just go with a new cabinet set, which probably would be the better alternative, simply because it's really old stuff. The dishwasher cabinet here nowhere near matches the rest of the cabinets. This is just a black something that was put there. So it doesn't match any of this, so I would recommend putting new cabinetry in there. I'd be able to sketch that out, the dimensions, and that way we can decide what we want to put there. When we did that, I would also recommend removing this old style deal here and preferably going ahead and putting in a micro hood up there. I think that would be a nicer alternative. Again, replace all these can lights, maybe with some regular fixtures, or even if we leave them as can lights, just new can lights, so that they're nicer looking than this. Probably replace the ceiling fan with a nicer ceiling fan. I'm going to come into the laundry area. Again, we've got these just old gross fixtures, which I would want to replace. More paneling. In here would be easier to simply paint the paneling, I would say. We could get away with that. There's a refrigerator in here, as there is no refrigerator in the actual kitchen. So this is the refrigerator for the house. It does have an attached garage here. It's hard to see again because the lighting is off, but we've got this garage. It does have a garage door opener, so that's good. So it's gonna work that way. There's a portion of the vacuum system that you can see there. Here's the rest of the vacuum system. Down here, it's not put together at all. It's very old. I'm not sure what it's going to take to be able to repair that in order to make it functional. There's where the tubing goes, so that would have to be reconnected to right here, and then this put back together somehow. Again, I apologize for the darkness here. See if I can open up the garage. Get us a little bit of light in here. So it's just the garage. They've stuck a mattress here. The resident actually used this as a workspace for them. So they've got this track lighting here, and then you've got the loft above the garage. That's simply just extra storage. Come around to the back here. Again, we've got these light switches there. We walk around to the back door. You're gonna see this porch is completely trashed. I'd recommend probably just sweeping it off and leaving it as it is. So not necessarily rebuilding it. You've got a fence section back here. There's a section that's broken, and that is actually owned by the railroad right there. They've simply refused to fix it. We could fix it, or we could contact them and enforce that repair to go on. I think it does need to be fixed. but there's a nice little fenced-in area back here, and then there's a shed back here as well. So I'd recommend putting the wood flooring in throughout this house, and then the painting, and then I would just ask you to kind of let me know what you think about everything else. Thanks.